Welcome back to the English Commute, your essential guide to unlocking fluency and confidence in English. I'm your host, and today we're diving into a fascinating and incredibly powerful topic: how to train your brain to think in English.
It's a game changer, truly. Many learners get stuck in the translation trap, constantly converting thoughts from their native language to English. It's slow, it's tiring, and it hinders natural conversation.
Absolutely. That internal translation process can be a huge barrier to fluency. Our goal today is to help you bypass that step and start thinking directly in English. It sounds challenging, but we'll break it down into easy, actionable steps.
Exactly. Think of it as exercise for your brain. Just like you train your body, you can train your mind to operate more efficiently in English.
And before we jump into these powerful techniques, a quick reminder to our amazing listeners: if you're enjoying the English Commute, please hit that like button, share this episode with anyone on their English learning journey, and subscribe to our channel for more valuable insights.
Your support truly helps us reach more learners and continue creating content that makes a difference. So, thank you in advance.
All right, let's get to it. The core problem, as you mentioned, is thinking in our native language and then translating. How do we begin to shift that mindset?
We start small, very, very small. The first tip is to think in small English sentences about your immediate surroundings and actions. Don't aim for complex grammar. Focus on simple observations.
Can you give us an example? Like if I'm just sitting here right now?
Absolutely. Instead of thinking, I am sitting on a chair and translating that, just look at the chair and think, this is a chair, it is brown. I am sitting. Or, I have a microphone. It is black. I am speaking.
I see. So it's about connecting the English word directly to the object or action, bypassing the native language entirely. It's like labeling your world in English.
Precisely. When you wake up in the morning, think, I am awake. I am in bed. I am hungry. I want coffee. As you walk to the kitchen, think, I am walking. I open the door. The kitchen is bright.
This feels very natural, almost like a running commentary in your head. And it's something you can do anywhere, anytime.
Exactly. On your commute, look out the window. I see a car. The car is red. A person is walking. It is a sunny day. You're building direct associations between the English words and your reality.
This is powerful because it makes English part of your everyday experience, not just something you study in a textbook. It connects English to your life, not to your native language.
That's the secret. It's about creating an English-only mental space, even if it's just for short bursts throughout the day. This is tip number 1. Think in small sentences.
Fantastic. Now let's move on to tip number 2. Once we're thinking in small sentences, how do we further immerse our brains in English?
Tip number 2 is all about input. And by input, I mean actively consuming English content. This feeds your brain with the language, its patterns, and its rhythm.
So, listening and watching English, like this podcast, for instance?
Fast, exactly. The English Commute is excellent input. But seriously, find English content that you genuinely enjoy. If you like music, listen to simple English songs. The repetition in pop songs can be incredibly effective for learning phrases.
That's a great point. When you enjoy the content, it doesn't feel like work. It feels like entertainment. And learning should be fun.
Absolutely. And for watching, videos are fantastic. Movies can sometimes be too fast or have complex dialogue, but there are so many other options. What are some of your interests?
Well, I enjoy cooking and travel.
Perfect. Find simple cooking videos in English. The visual cues help immensely. I cut the onion. I add salt. The water is boiling. You're connecting the words to the actions you see.
And travel videos. This is Paris. It is beautiful. The Eiffel Tower is tall. I can see how that would build vocabulary and sentence structure naturally.
Exactly. Because you're interested in the topic, your brain is more engaged, and it absorbs the language more effectively. This consistent, enjoyable input strengthens your English brain.
So, tip 2, immerse yourself with enjoyable English input. Listen to podcasts and music. Watch videos about things you like. This builds a strong foundation.
Now, for tip number 3, which is the natural progression from input, output. This is where you start actively producing English.
Output, meaning speaking. But what if you don't have anyone to speak with regularly?
That's a common challenge, but the solution is simple. Speak to yourself in English.
Speak to myself? Won't people think I'm a bit odd?
Chuckles, only if you do it loudly in public. But in your room, in the car, or even in the shower, it's a fantastic training method. Your ears need to hear your own voice speaking English.
Okay, I can try that. But what do I say to myself?
Start by describing your surroundings. Just like with tip 1, look around your room and narrate what you see. This is my bed. It is soft. I have a lamp. The lamp is on. Describe your actions. I am walking to the window. I am opening the curtains.
This feels strange, but I can already feel my brain searching for the words. It's not translating, it's directly accessing the English.
That's the goal. You're building those direct neural pathways. You're connecting the object, the bed, with the word bed without going through your native language. This is active brain training.
So, to recap these 3 powerful tips for training your brain to think in English. 1. Think in small sentences. Narrate your world in simple English phrases. 2. Immerse with enjoyable input. Listen to podcasts, music, and watch videos on topics you love. 3. Practice output by speaking to yourself. Describe your surroundings and actions out loud.
These aren't quick fixes, but consistent application of these techniques will dramatically improve your fluency and confidence. Be patient with yourself, celebrate small victories, and remember that every English thought is a step forward.
Thank you so much for these invaluable insights. This has been incredibly helpful for our listeners on the English Commute. It's truly about changing our approach to language learning.
My pleasure. It's about empowering learners to take control of their fluency journey and make English a natural part of their lives.
And to all our listeners, we hope this episode has inspired you to start training your brain to think in English. Remember to subscribe to the English Commute for more practical English learning tips and engaging discussions.
If you enjoyed this episode, please give us a like and share it with your friends and family who are also learning English. Your support helps us reach more learners.
We'd also love to hear from you. In the comments below, tell us one small English sentence you're going to start thinking today, or your favorite way to get English input. We can't wait to read your strategies.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep learning, and keep sharing your unique story wherever your commute takes you.
Goodbye for now, everyone.
Bye.